welcome. I see you out there, Will Martinez. I'm coming for you.
What's up, Krister? Yeah, that's going to be something, huh?
All right. So, welcome. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Got to get myself calmed down. I don't need no headaches tonight. Getting a little post-concussion stuff. You know,
Yeah,
I get a little excited.
What's up, Tony?
Remember. So, Krister, hello. Says hello, Eric and Dan. There we are. Benji, ciao. What's up, gents? Says Cliff Martinez.
What's up, Cliff? What's up, Senior? What's up, Mark? What's up, Spencer?
Oh, listen to the smack talk is starting.
Already. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I have a plan for those two.
Just
sick Baltimore defense on them.
Oh, James Conn. He's in the championship for his fantasy football. Nice.
Wow, 12-2 record, taking it
Going
straight
well, Eric.
to
How
the
you doing?
bank. Way to go, James.
How long before I lose my shit over something the Giants either have or have not done? He says
Susan Slusser on high heat with what's her name? She used to be with the Dodgers. Now she's with Mad Dog Rizzo. What's her name?
I can't remember.
I've got it right here. Anyway, she's hold on here. Let me take a look at what that was here.
What's up, Mark? What's up, Robert?
I think how did somebody say it? Alana, whatever. Anyway, talking about Giants still in on Bellinger, Chapman, and Snell. Watch them land none of them. Watch them land none.
That is a hell of a birthday gift. Look at that. He's got a Wilt Clark rookie card from his son.
Oh, no.
That's awesome.
That's really
nice.
Nice.
Awesome. That's a hell of a gift right there. Nice.
Yeah. So Robert DeVille says happy belated holiday. Yeah, you too, Robert. Hey, I gotta say, this whole thing with the free agency, I wonder if there'll be a signing. We heard Boris, calling Ned Colletti on Christmas Eve years back.
Yep.
Now that we got a full week, it's not like Christmas is on a Wednesday or Thursday and it kind of, things are slow a little before and then after. We had Christmas on a Monday. Now we got a full, 3 days or so before the Friday before New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if any deals. We saw a couple deals come down today, right? Kiermaier went back
1 year deal.
Yep.
Martin Maldonado to the White Sox.
Yeah, now that would have been a better deal for the Giants for defensive catching. But
Mitch Garver. That happened over
Mitch Garver. That's right. He went to
Seattle.
Yeah. Now that was a 2-year, $12 million deal or 16. Can't remember.
I thought it was 2 years for $24 million, right? Or 12 a year, right? Yeah, I think something, right? Or is it? I can't remember. Something like that.
We'll look it up. But that would have been, why not go with a proven hitter like that? I mean,
yeah. He's got a hell of a bat. He really does.
Yeah.
For a catcher.
Michael Rotter says Bellinger would be a huge mistake. Maybe. His exit velocity was down a lot last year. It's so hard to. But I'm not. If they got Bellinger, I wouldn't be upset. I'm going to be upset if they do the Chapman thing, if that's their deal, because.
Yeah, that one I'm not.
You're not improving significantly. He's not what he once was.
You already got Casey. We talked about this. You already got Casey Schmidt. Why spend over $100 million on Chapman when you got the same guy with the same potential in the glove, in Casey Schmidt? That is to be determined, but I mean, it's not like exactly Chapman's bat's exactly on fire right now either.
You know, here's the thing. The title of tonight's show, the thumbnail, what was it again, Eric? I got to look it up.
What is the direction?
Yeah, here it is. What direction? Team free agents or team prospects? Look, you've got to do maybe a little of both, but let's not go all in and sink our prospects, because you know what? If you go Chapman and you bring in a shortstop through trade, you're basically saying, Casey Schmidt, we don't believe in you.
Yeah.
You're going to either trade Casey or you're just going to let him flounder as a backup utility guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a second-round draft pick. You haven't seen enough of him. He has to make adjustments like every big leaguer does.
Right.
Why in the heck would you touted him as this Gold Glove caliber. You compared him to Matt Chapman. Now you're going to go get Matt Chapman?
Right. Exactly.
Let him play and see what you got. You're not if you just bring in Matt Chapman and Jung-Hoo Lee, that is not a contending team. Okay? They're several steps away. And they could make a few moves. They could make a few trades and maybe get a little bit better. But why do you want to continue this cycle of mid-level vets? I mean, Farhan is operated at the, if there's a, I'll draw something here, show you what I'm meaning here. If this is the, okay.
Oh, Dan's drawing. Oh, hell.
If this is the top of the apex up here, and this is the bottom, Farhan operates like right down here with his little pickups, and then his free agent signings, he operates right there.
Mm-hmm.
And his whole club is right there on average. He has nothing up here.
Mm-hmm.
So why not let some of these younger guys replace these guys and see if they can surpass this?
Good boy. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
I mean,
there you go.
We don't know. We don't know.
Correct.
What the Giants, we kind of know that Bart's not going to be the guy.
That's kind of, yeah. So, he's had a run.
Not much, not enough, but he's enough maybe to see that his swing needs some fixing.
Mm-hmm.
So move on. Okay, fine. But we don't know about Ramos. We don't know about Schmidt. We don't know about Matos. We got little tiny pieces of them. Yep. We don't know anything about Luciano. But all these guys have been touted. Luciano, Ramos, Matos, Schmidt. We've heard all about them.
Yep.
Ever since, we've been hearing about Luciano for 6-7 years because he was 16.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, now's the time. It's either, play him, see what you got, or trade him for something big. Don't give up on him without seeing, if you're going to trade him, it better be a big piece, a tier, like a number 2 starter type guy or somebody that can be an everyday player. So I'm just tired of operating, this far below the top of the, the food chain.
Right. Gotcha. I
mean, where's Tom Murphy fit into this? Down here somewhere, right? Right between the, I'm not even middle. I think these guys dead middle. I might give a middle to a guy like Yaz, Conforto, Haniger when they're, healthy. They're in the middle. and they have potential. Conforto and Haniger have the potential to be up here. They don't have anybody close to, up here. I got guys like Acuna, Freeman,
Betts,
Ohtani. Hey, 3 of those are with the Dodgers.
You just named all the Dodgers. You named all the Dodgers. Oh man.
I mean,
that wasn't on purpose either. I don't think.
The third one, yeah. Bryce Harper's up there, and then I would put a guy like, this is the cream of the crop up here. This is mid, probably right between cream of the crop and mid is someone like a Ryan Reynolds,
Yeah, I got you here.
But the Giants have nobody like that. They don't have anybody above the middle.
Mm-hmm.
They're middle to the bottom. Every person on their roster except Logan Webb, Camilo Duvall.
That's it.
And Bailey is right now as a major league, he's middle the road. Mm-hmm. His catching is up near the top.
Yeah.
But as an overall player, he hasn't, we don't know what he's going to do.
We don't know
league wise.
Correct.
But of this, I know it's getting a little messy right now, but who has the potential to land up here?
Yeah.
In this.
You want to know?
Yeah. Who?
Luciano, maybe.
Right. He has the potential.
Maybe not that high, but he can be up there.
Casey Schmidt, I think, can be between middle and top. He can be.
Right.
He can be possibly an all-star third baseman someday. We don't know.
What do you think about Jung-Hoo Lee? That's a good question, Benji. Maybe Lee? Observation.
Jung-Hoo Lee right now,
it's hard to say because it's really hard to say. I
think he has the potential to be, between the top and the middle. Okay. I don't think he's ever going to be a superstar. I don't see that from what but you never know. Guys could blossom late.
Yeah.
But
how's it going, Asif?
I mean, I know that's kind of messy, but I think you understand my point.
I get your point.
I didn't plan this. I just kind of thought of this. This is where the Giants live. Farhan, maybe if I had time to draw it, I would draw like a up here like a big mansion of gold, and then down here I'd put a dumpster. And up here near the mansion of gold, is Ohtani and Betts and Freeman and Acuna. And down here in Farhan's dumpster is all the guys he goes fishing for.
Right.
It's it's beyond. It's a little beyond embarrassing, to be honest.
It is. And Michael Roter says they are trying to acquire a name recognition to quiet the fans, and that's the worst thing you could do, right? Because now all you're doing is trying to placate because you failed miserably.
Yeah.
But I could see them doing that. I could see them pivoting.
Who says, Dan, we have 3 guys
for that name
that others would want on their roster. I completely agree. I guess that's what? Webb and Duvall and Bailey.
That's it.
That's it.
Maybe Estrada.
There'd be some takers on Estrada, yeah. And there might be some takers on Luciano if they see his potential. But, they're going to sign. Mercatna says they're going to sign Chapman just to sign. I know. That's what I said. Yep. Remember what I said in the beginning of the year before spring train or free agency started? I said they're going to sign they're going to sign a guy like Chapman, and then I said Kiermaier, and then Flaherty or something like that. Mid-level pitcher. Well, those are all gone. I mean, they do have Jung-Hoo Lee, but I think Chapman will be their big guy. I don't think Bellinger chooses the Giants. I don't, unless they come up with some offer that is so much higher. If they're up in that 250 to crazy 300 range for Bellinger. If they do something like that, and the Cubs are sitting down there at like 175 to 200, he might say, well, against my better wishes and wisdom, I guess I'll take it. But
yeah,
yeah. I think Sam Vasquez says Bellinger's going to Toronto. Wouldn't surprise me to see him back with the Cubs.
Yeah, I still heard it's Blue Jays Cubs.
I think the Cubs thing makes a lot of sense with Craig Counsell coming in to manage the fact that they're paying him a pretty big salary over what they signed him for 5 years, $40 million, something like that. They want to give him a chance to win that division. And I can't imagine the Cubs just sit and do nothing to improve the team. And if they let Bellinger walk, they're actually digressing. Yeah, Snell and Chapman is a good guess. I
think maybe more Chapman than Snell, maybe.
We'll see.
It could be both. Who are the top suitors? The only one I've really heard is Angels, right? As far as having a lot of interest, I haven't heard many other teams.
Yeah, I'm not a whole lot. I'm not too sure.
I know there's a lot of teams on Yamamoto just because of his age, but
yeah,
which is weird because Snell just got a damn Cy Young, so you'd think there would be a lot more guys after him. But you don't see very many elite 25-year-olds who are coming onto the free agent market. So you knew there were a lot of teams are going to be flocking around him. You know, the white whale, Yamamoto, the white whale.
The white whale.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was one guy the Giants were actually going to try to get because I heard all this. Oh yeah, Giants have been after him been watching him for years.
Michael Rotter says Giants are talking to Hoskins. Well, if they talk to Hoskins, hopefully they're not planning on platooning him.
Yeah. Teammate, who knows? If he wants to come back home and play, if the Giants have been there, no, I'm not going to even say that. Aaron Judge, his hometown team was the Giants too, and we saw how that turned out.
Yeah. Who said Boris is Burns' agent? He won't sign an extension, so no reason to trade your farm for a 1-year rental. Yeah, exactly. Not unless you're trading him with a contingency deal that he signs an extension. That's the only way you do it. Yeah, Luce rather play the youth, go after free agents next year. Not much left. Yeah, for some reason the Giants want to try to compete in 24. And I mean, I understand the desire to want to compete, but if they do this whole thing to compete now for a year or two and, kind of blow up the top end of their farm system to trade for certain guys. And I mean, it all depends on what you're getting, right? Yep. I mean, if you're getting a Burns back and a Luis Robert and you're signing a Snell or a Stroman or something like that, I could see, okay, now you got guys that you can compete with, can compete now. But if you're just getting, just mid-level guys and you're giving up your top guys, and if that bust, now you're just setting yourself back further.
Right.
You're just setting yourself way back for a really harder rebuild. They've never actually done a rebuild. They've tried to reload, and they haven't reloaded very well.
No, they haven't.
They have not reloaded well. I mean, it started in 17. They tried to get McCutchen, and they gave up Brian Reynolds. McCutchen was here for a half season, got traded to the Yankees. I don't know who they get. Who did they get in that deal? Anybody remember who they got for McCutchen?
I don't think he's even in the organization, is he?
Don't remember who it was. Yeah, I mean, who did they get? I'm trying to think of any other one else.
Avellino, that's who it is. Avellino. Yeah, I don't think he's even in the organization anymore.
Oh, that's right. He was a shortstop or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's to be found. I think they got Beck for Melanson when they traded.
Yeah, right.
Back to Atlanta. They traded Sam Dyson to Minnesota, and I believe they got Lamont Wade. Or
right.
Was that a different trade?
I think that was Lamont Wade, right?
I think Wade came later. Dyson might have been.
Or was that the Sean Alexander one? Because I know they traded Sean Alexander to the reliever.
Yeah, I think that was in the offseason for Wade.
Yeah.
And I think they got the Twins. They got that hitter, that right-handed power hitter that never made it. He made an appearance with the Giants. I can't remember his name. Right-handed power hitter. Reminded me of Jeffrey Leonard a little bit. Then they also traded. They got Dubon that year in the 19 season. I'm trying to remember any of these guys that actually, have done much.
Oh, Jalen Davis. Yeah, that's right.
Jalen Davis. That's the guy. They got. Yeah. He never really did pan out, and he's with some other organization now. So
I like what Bidgie says here. He goes, both Ohtani and Yamamoto have signed, and Christmas has come and gone. No reason for free agents to be slow anymore. Feels like we're stuck in the mud. Is Boris being tough? This is the problem. The rest of the free agents are Boris guys, and Boris will drag them out. He will drag them out literally to the beginning of spring training. That's just what he does. If you had other guys, that's why other guys are moving, because they got different agents. So,
yeah, who is the agent for Kiermaier? Do you know?
That I'm not sure. If anyone can find out, look up Kevin Kiermaier, whose his agent is. It's probably not Boris.
Kevin Kiermaier, agent, and also who else just recently went off the board?
Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado, yeah. Check out their agents and see what's happening. I guess Boris's big signing so far has been Jung-Hoo Lee, right?
Yep. That was a huge overpay, so that was good on him.
I read somewhere somebody said, them signing Jung-Hoo Lee was a good move now because it shows that they're not desperate for Bellinger, and that, Boris can't, take him because they know they lost Jung-Hoo Lee to somebody else, and they have no center fielder, and, maybe, I don't know.
I like what Adam C says. There's nothing left to rebuild. We're in a constant state of meh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. What? If you don't even play the guys that you bring up, it's.
If we had Ned Colletti, would we have gotten Ohtani and Yamamoto? Don't know if you would have gotten them. I think you would have had a better shot because he would have built already.
That's the issue. The team,
a better foundation for the team. You would have had some actual major league ball players. So I think in that aspect, you would have had a better shot at Ohtani. But I think the Ohtani Yamamoto was a package deal in a way. A gentleman's handshake. Yeah, it was, come on. Let's not make this look like and we'll drive the price up, whatever. Yeah.
Reynolds Sports Management, Kevin Kiermaier.
Oh, okay.
So that's not Boris, yeah. Figured it wouldn't be.
Oh, excuse me. Tired tonight. Giants already have a lead, Benji says, so see if they can trade for Kim and sign pitcher Ryu from Toronto. Try solidifying the Korean fan base. That's not a bad idea. Plus, they're good players. Ryu's a good pitcher, and
yeah, he's decent.
And
he gave the Giants some fits when he was with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Well, I don't know if Preller will trade Kim to the Giants. I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't say losing because he gave up Bob Melvin, but I don't know. I don't see, because Preller's a hell of a competitor, right? I don't know if he's gonna help.
Will Martinez says, I'm having a hard time believing that I'm in the NorCal Fantasy Football Championship game against such a monster like Dan's team. I do not see myself doing very good at all. Interesting.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Hey, thanks, Will. Appreciate your comments, and very good.
Yeah, exactly. Couldn't have said it better, right? Oh, man.
All right.
Exactly. I said that too, King Cash. What did I say in the beginning of the season? I was like, the reason why the Dodgers didn't do nothing is because they're going to go after Ohtani. 100%.
Yep.
It's not like a miraculous take that I had. It's kind of common sense, to be honest with you. But you saw it coming. That's the reason why they didn't make a lot of moves last year. This was the year. And boy, did they make some moves. Whew. It's not done yet either.
Will Martinez, another comment. First off, I want to thank all the Go Buck Yourself fans. I don't know if Will's got a dog, but Will, that's talking about Will and himself, who stayed with us during a about to be very rough patch this weekend. And I plan on going home with my head up my
Yes, Lou. Correct. Make that 5 years, the last 5 years. Pin this all on Farhan, 100%. He hasn't done nothing with this team for 5 years, and this is what you got. It's still the same. We're still in the same position as it was when he first showed up in 2019.
Will.
I see that.
Will says
if foundation.
The foundation, yes. All right.
MF wants to know if we're taking calls tonight.
Yeah, we'll probably take some calls. Sure.
All right, sounds good. There you
MF
go.
needs to call in. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to call in, MF.
Yeah, there will be a parade down Bell Road, Mark, here in
Bell Road.
Here in Arizona. Before we take one up to Market Street in the city,
Bell Road.
everybody will be wearing their.
There you
shirts.
go. There you go.
But we will have the championship trophy on them.
Oh, you're gonna, yeah, there you go. You got to put the trophy on there. Yeah.
Got to put the trophy on there. Yeah.
Yeah, Benchy, how about that? Yeah, it's been pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's
appreciate you guys all the support. You guys have been awesome.
I'm hoping Michael Pittman's out for Will. That way nobody Minshew has nobody to throw the ball to. Yeah, Lou, you're right. Season tickets at an all-time low. Plenty of tickets available. Hey, I think you only got a couple of hours left before the 2 tickets for $49 ends.
Seriously? Is that where they're at right now?
Yeah, exactly. Let me see if I can find it.
Wow.
Let me see if I can pull it up because it's
seriously.
I saw it earlier today and it was like 8 hours, but I think
Adam wants to know real quick, how many trades did you make this year? A lot?
I have no idea.
A lot? And what was your blockbuster? What would you say your blockbuster deal was this year?
I had a lot.
You did. You had quite a few.
I'd have to go back and look at I don't even remember my draft. Do you remember my draft? You should pull up the draft.
You won't even, oh my God. You don't have anybody on it no more. They're all
I got
gone.
Jared Goff.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Number one.
I stuck with
All
Jared
the games
Goff.
with the Dodgers and Yankees. Imagine that.
I think gosh, I had a lot of trades.
Yeah.
I mean, I traded
Hold on, here we go.
for Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. Later traded him away. Got rid of him just in time too. Diggs, he stunk after I traded him.
Yeah, you got rid of them in a.
I sold high. Yeah, I sold high. Got me Tyreek Hill back in the deal.
I can't believe Los, you're out there. I can't believe
he's on a flight right now. Yeah, he's on.
Oh, is he?
Oh, we're getting ready to go on a flight. I think in about 15 minutes. Yeah.
I couldn't believe. Man, league.
Jared Goff has played horrendous against Go Buck Yourself this year. I know. Don't remind me. He's got the Cowboys this weekend. I'm hoping it's an indoor game and it'll serve him well. I have to go back and look how he played. See, but not going to go down 3 times in a row. No. Dan is the kind of guy who trades when he's bored, I think. Well, maybe. Yeah. I pulled off some big ones. Will Martinez and I had a few trades. Like I said, good to see a lot of my old friends. I looked at his roster. Will's roster consists of, in his starting lineup this week, C.J. Stroud, Mike Evans, Brandon Ayuk, who I drafted, Rashid White, who was on my team and I traded to him, Raheem Mostert, who I drafted and I traded to him, Sam Laporta, who I traded to him. Yeah. Did I trade you Minshew or did you just pick him up? I had Minshew at one time. What is this, my draft?
Here, real quick, we're just diverting just for a couple of minutes here.
Yeah, we'll be right back to baseball.
Dan's draft is right in the middle. So he started off with, you got Josh Allen,
Derrick Henry, Brandon Ayuk,
Jared Goff, who you still have.
Devontae
Smith, Christian Watson,
Jonathan Taylor. There's Raheem. Good to see you, Raheem. San Francisco.
Which changes daily or weekly, I should say.
Jerick McKinnon, Dawson Knox, Damian Harris. Oh, now we're getting to the bottom of the barrel. Beckham. Yep. Hey, Dobbs and Elliott. Okay. So draft.
So. But that's not.
It's not my team. Nothing like it.
The only one is
Jared Goff. Do we have my original team up? Do I have my team up there now?
I could put it up. Hold up 1 second.
Yeah, my team's looking good.
Now this is his team. Where are we at? Oh, league. And this is his team now. There you go. There's Jared Goff. You traded for Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yep. Traded for Jefferson. Traded for Kyron Williams. Traded for Etienne.
You picked this guy up, right?
On waivers this week. Traded for Hill. Traded for Murray. Picked up Mullins on waivers.
Traded for Breece
Hall. Traded for Breece Hall. Who got me 43 points last week. Picked up Tucker Kraft, Reed on. Yeah.
There you go.
Will Martinez, and little does Goff know he almost got traded too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. MF gave Dan Breece.
One player left on my original roster. Yeah, I almost got rid of Goff too. Some ways I wish I would have, but he got me 31 points 2 weeks ago. Hey,
you're in a championship game.
Hey, he got me 31 points in round 1.
Yeah.
Helped me get to round 2.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm sticking with my Cal guy. Yeah, one guy from Cal. He's from Novato. Played at Cal. I'm sticking with the guy. He's going to bring me. Yes. Yes, Benji, I do. I definitely make better trades than Farhan.
Yes.
I don't jack around and go little stuff. I go big stuff. And I have a plan. And I put my plan together and I make sometimes I got one deal in the hopper and I got someone else on the other line. And when they agree, I agree to the other and I got two deals.
Yeah, that's how you pretty much work.
I am constantly working the phones during the fantasy football trades.
Yes, you did. You were working the phones intensely.
Yeah. Minshew and O'Connell will bring home the title. Absolutely crazy. Make sure that would be crazy, Will. I'll tell you what, if you win this thing, my hat's off to you because you started off.
He overcome adversary.
Adversary, yeah. I think he had J.K. Dobbins go down with Achilles.
What's his name?
Aaron Rodgers. Did he have Aaron Rodgers too?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Kyle McKernan. AKA.
Who's the one that had Kirk Cousins and forgot about the trade?
It was Will. He picked up. It was Will. He lost Kirk Cousins. He forgot to take him off.
Remember? He had it on a trade and he had the thing on. Was that Will?
Yeah.
Was that
Will Martinez and Ryan? Yeah, I remember.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know how he got through that, man. Talk about freaking navigating a minefield. Whoo! What's up, Aaron? That was insane, man. How do you do that?
If Will's able to pull that off, he will definitely be the king of adversary.
King of adversary. Yep. You guys are going to have a hell of a scrumble.
That's a new word, adversary, on the NorCal Sports Network. It's a word that Eric used for adversity, but he said adversary. And he said, I didn't say that. And we played the tape back, actually.
And I said that.
Yep. Yeah, and I've got a word. What's my word?
Scrumble.
No, I got a scrumble. We're in a scrumble. And then I got the other word. Something gintastic.
Oh, gintastic.
What did that stand for? Fantastic and
genius and fantastic.
Gintastic, right? What?
Gintastic.
It's a gintastic move. Yeah, we're on the NorCal Scrumble Network here.
It should be in the highlight reel as well. Scrumble. That was great, man. You were doing a play-by-play with basketball, right? It's a scrumble.
That's right. I think
they're on the ground. It's a scrumble.
It's a scrumble. Speaking of scrumble, can you put up,
Sure.
Yeah, having a scrumble right now. There he is, Mr. Scrumble himself.
Oh, it's funny because I put these damn silhouetted players, wondering if we're going to get a pitcher or a hitter, and the only one we wound up with was AJ Pollock. We did two trade deadline shows.
Yeah, remember the second one?
Yeah,
was stop bitching.
Yeah,
do something.
Yeah, exactly. And he did it.
Bitching.
Nothing happened.
Do something. Yeah. So it might be time to put that up. Yeah.
I have to.
I didn't get my outbid shirt yet, but I plan on getting the number 23 outbid jersey, San Francisco Giants jersey.
I like that outbid.
Yeah. And let me go grab the phone for the phone lines here.
Oh, here we go.
Open them up.
Here we go. Let me fire it up here. Turn this down a little bit. And here we go. line is open. 707-673-6020. Give Dan a call now. All right, here we go. Who will be the first caller tonight? Don from Evansville.
It is. It's Don.
Nailed it.
And no, he's not a fan of Go Buck Yourself. He's got stock in Buster Boys.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
It's Don from Evansville, Indiana. What's happening, Don? Hope you had a wonderful Christmas.
I hope you guys did too. Did you hear the latest from the MLB Insider about the Indians and the Dodgers on a trade?
No, I like how you said Indians. I'm an old schooler too. I know what you meant, but
Guardians, I guess.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's all right. No worries.
Rumble line. I love it.
They didn't mention the name, but the MLB Insider said that the Dodgers are trying to get Bieber and Kloss.
Oh no way!
They needed a closer.
Yes.
Classe? Is that how they say it? Classe, right? Classe.
Yeah, and they didn't mention who the insider was from MLB, so I'm not sure who that was.
Interesting.
Oh man, that's the closer they need too.
And
who was the Bieber? Did you say?
Yeah,
Shane Bieber.
It's Bieber and
not
Classe?
Justin. Yeah, Bieber and Classe. Boy, if they pull that off, they're going for a slam dunk.
Wow.
Yeah, if they get that, I didn't know if you guys seen that today. It came. I saw it. Didn't give a name, but it came around like I think 120 or something like that.
If that happens, it's going to be another one of these.
And then I was watching a Dodger podcast on YouTube earlier before you guys came on, and that guy said that's what the rumor was. So
wow.
Then now they didn't give no particulars like who the Dodgers would be sending back. But I'm thinking to myself, if they really want Bieber, then they must not think too much of Sheehan and Grove and them guys.
I don't think they do. We had Ned Coletti on last week. He didn't think they're too young right now to give them what they really want. We'll see what happens, but I would think if they did something like that, they may be giving up maybe a Stone and a Sheehan and maybe
They keep talking about Bush. I guess the
second baseman Bush, yeah.
Well, he's not a very good defensive player, and he's 26 already. So, I mean, they got all these guys that's getting to be 24, 25, or it seems like they're just rotting in the the minors because they got all these star players and they can't. I guess that was like the Dodgers when they had Garvey and all them guys. I mean, Lopes and all them guys, they could never replace those guys.
Right. But
so.
The guys behind them, they're not too many that I can think of that came up and really been stars. Here's the deal on. I have a theory, and it goes like this. If you have not made a major league appearance, I'm not saying you're a regular, but at least you've made it your big league debut by the age of 25, you probably have a long shot of being a success, a star in the big leagues.
Right.
Because, guys that really turn out to be stars in the big leagues, they generally make it, in 22, 23, at the latest 25. Very few guys. I can only think of guys like Max Muncy and maybe another one or two more that, even Aaron Judge, he was a late to the big leagues, but he was still like 24.
Why do you think the Dodgers, every time they get somebody, it seems like Justin Turner, Muncy, Phillips. Well, I think Phillips was released by the Rays, and the Dodgers picked him up. And like that pitcher for Boston last year, was it Brazier? He didn't do nothing for the Red Sox. He had a 5-something ERA, and for the Dodgers, that guy was he was unhittable. And I know he's like 35 years old, but it's just amazing what these guys, and, even Taylor had some good years when he came from Seattle. It just seemed like they just click when they're in that Dodger organization. I guess they're so advanced with hitting and pitching. Like
Seems that way.
I guess it just amazes me how they pick up these guys. And just like Anderson, he had a good year for the Dodgers. And of course, he went to the Angels this last year, and he didn't do nothing for the Angels.
Right.
He had a high ERA. It just amazes me.
Yeah, it really is. It really is something. Yeah, and then Giants are still floundering around. There's still rumors possibly that they're in on Chapman, that they're in on Bellinger and Snell. How do you feel about the whole Matt Chapman thing? I personally,
I'm like you. I stay away from that guy. He's going to be 30, 31, and I just
he'd be 32 coming up.
He only had I think it was 3 or 4 home runs the last 2 months of the season. He did real well the first month. He was hotter firecracker. Then after that, he just was below average, and I just would stay away from him. I was really surprised the Blue Jays today, Kiermaier, they signed him. So what's that mean for Bellinger? I think Bellinger wants too much money.
I think he does want a lot of money, and I think Boris is going to have to come back down to earth. I think he's trying to strike the, I think he's thinking well with Ohtani and Yamamoto and that high of a market that he can capitalize on, and Jung-Hoo Lee. Hey, look, I'm a proven. Boris, he's going. You just got 19 million AAV for a guy who's never played in the major leagues. I've got an MVP. I've got, close to 200 homers or whatever he's got in the big league career. I don't know where has Bellinger got home runs? I know he's over.
Oh, I'm not sure.
He's 47 one year, 39. I mean, he's probably.
Look at his batting average. He's only got a lifetime batting average of like 258.
Right. But I mean, he's saying, you know what? If that guy's got 19 and 6, I deserve 25 and 8 minimum. That's what he's probably thinking.
Well, just what amazes me is these pitchers. They'll pitch start 25, 26 games, and they're getting. Some of these guys are getting $1 million a game, and that's kind of ridiculous.
It really is.
5 innings or 6 innings at the most.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't justify that. I just think nowadays, get you a strong bullpen, get in the playoffs, and good relief pitchers that can get you through a short series. My belief is.
Right. I agree. Well, hey, Don, who do you got in the fantasy football NorCal Sports Network? You got Buster Boys or go
buck yourself?
That's with a B.
I'll tell you what, I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at MLB rumors and Bleacher Report and stuff. I saw you. I guess you're in fantasy football. I was in a couple fantasy baseball, and I had such good teams, and I lost because, when you get injuries, and I just stayed away from that because, 1 week you could lose games because your player is hurt or something like that. I just never had no luck in fantasy.
Yeah. Well, Los, he's on our show, and he plays fantasy baseball. He won his league last year. He should be back on tomorrow night if he's back. Talk fantasy baseball with him because he loves that stuff.
Okay. Well, we'll keep you guys. Hopefully some other guys will call in. And thanks, Eric, for giving me a thumbs up.
He said thank you. He gave you a thumbs up there. And thanks again, Don. We'll hopefully talk to you later this week.
Okay, then. Happy holidays if I don't.
All right. Thank you, Don. Take care. Bye-bye. Don, our regular caller from Evansville. He's got good knowledge. He really knows his baseball. I'll tell you that.
He does, man. I don't like if the Dodgers get freaking Bieber and Clase. Woo!
Wow.
Woo!
I'd rather they get Justin instead of Shane, but I think they could probably win with Justin Bieber in their rotation too. They could probably throw Justin Bieber out there for 1 out of every 6 starts and still come through. Phone lines are open. 707-673-6060.
I got a poll up.
We got a poll up?
Yep, it's about to go up right now.
Well, golly, as Gomer would say. What is that poll?
There it is. Who are you rooting for, Buster Boys? Or go buck yourself? There you go.
Oh, come on.
Here we go. Here we go. Polls out there, guys. Go vote. Who you guys rooting for?
Come on, everybody knows Buster in here.
What's up, Cliff?
I mean, I got a mouth to feed. Buster needs his dog food. Everybody loves Buster. In fact, we're going to bring in Buster right now. Well, you know what? What do you
think of Rap says? He goes, Zaidi needs to learn from Sabian. The value isn't superstars. The value is in good and very good players who are underrated. Yeah. And how about developing your own? That would help. That will go a long way too. Hey, what's up, PK?
Look at Buster there. He jumped up on my son's bed, who's here for the week. And
MF says it went straight to voicemail.
Oh, it should work now. I think when there's a caller on. Oh, wait a minute. Try it again. Now we got it. It was on Do Not Disturb because I didn't want to get. I'm surprised Don got through.
Yeah, it rang. How did it ring?
I don't know. Try it again, MF. It will work now because I got it off of Do Not Disturb. I don't even know. I didn't even know I had it on there. Probably because I was worried Chardal was going to wake me up at 3 a.m. Seriously, because that phone line's out there, and I was like, "Oh gosh, watch Chardal call at 3 a.m. when I'm asleep, just falling asleep." That's right, Matthew. Buster has to eat. Can't feed himself. Buster Boys. He's never left me down. He's been with me through thick and thin. Through a lot of adversity. And I think it might be MF from Simi Valley, our first.
Oh, no way.
Wait a minute. Could this be?
No way.
Could this be the great MF?
Yes.
It is.
MF. What's
MF. He calls in, and he's going up against Eric this week. I should let you talk to Eric.
For the consolation.
Yeah, I haven't even been checking since I've gone out.
So what's up, MF?
What's up? Yeah, I want to talk to Giants a little bit.
All right, what do you got? What do you think about the Giants?
Well, I just want to know what's going on in the farm system because, I'm not around. I don't see what's going on. I'm what's it called, Papago out there. I'm just wondering how well they're training and what formulas they use and workouts and stuff. I really want the farm system to succeed.
Yeah, it's interesting because when I was there during spring training, I went over to the Papago site and they wouldn't let anybody actually in, even with credentials, at certain days that I went. But then, you could get in when they had games going on and stuff like that, and other times. But I think it's a great facility. I can tell you that. It's state of the art. They did a great job with it. And I think the minor league system has some potential. But again, it's not anything that is, I guess, ringing true on a national level with a lot of their guys. It's mainly a few guys. It's mainly Harrison, Luciano, and Wisenhunt. And you hear a little bit about Bryce Eldridge now as a player they just drafted, but you're not really hearing much about anybody else in the system that is stirring up interest nationally. It's always Harrison, Luciano, and Wisenhunt, the big three. And I'm a little bit concerned about it because, we know the system because we're Giants fans and we talk about it, but there's 29 other teams that do the same thing with their guys, in the farm. And if you look at baseball, maybe let me see if I can pull up. I'll pull up the top 100. I believe the Giants only have 2 guys, maybe 3 in the top 100 currently. Let me see if they got it updated. Okay, Major League Baseball top prospects just updated 8 days ago. All right. And are you looking at YouTube right now, MF?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to pull up the top prospects and share that. All right, so there we go. MLB top prospects. And if we look at, where is this list? Hold on here. You can find.
Yeah, and I think Bryce Eldridge is number 4, if I'm not mistaken, senior.
On the Giants, he is. Yeah.
Eric. And Walker Martin.
Bryce Eldridge.
Martin is number 5.
Yeah.
That tells you something, though. You're telling me in the top 5, 2 of them came from this previous draft.
Okay.
That's not good, is it? Shouldn't you have a sprinkling of different guys in your top 5?
I think you would. Yeah, Eric. I don't know if you can hear Eric there, MF. Eric, can you see this on the screen?
Yeah, I see it.
If this said the top 100 and it's
if it's are you subscribed to them? Because you may not be able to.
Oh no. You can pre-order. You can find. Let's see what the top 30 is. All right, here's the top. I guess you got to. Here we go. Maybe this is.
Try it.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah, you got to pay. Yep.
All right, there we go. I got it. Got to pay for it. I think Bleacher Report has one out. I'll check theirs out.
Yeah, check theirs. You got nothing to worry about.
I love that one show you guys did. Like looking back, there's like all the seasons of just like the prospect list.
Yeah, that was bad.
For the Giants.
Oh yeah,
that was so bad.
Yeah.
That was there wasn't too much in there, was there? It was pretty.
Yeah, I'm just frustrated with because I followed Elliot Ramos throughout his minor league career. I was so excited when they drafted him. Even 2019, I was just I think he had a huge year that year. I really want to see him play every day.
He needs to.
He really does. He really needs to play every day. It's unfortunate that they have not given him really a fair shot at all. Let's see if I top 100. Typing this in here. Top 100 prospects. See if it'll pull up here.
Eddie wants to know where did MF's What a Mess came from?
It's his name, right? Michael Ford, right? MF, that's where it came from, right? MF?
Yeah, my name's Mike. Yeah.
No, but where did What a Mess come from?
I didn't hear that. So they want to know what did your slogan "What a Mess" come from?
Yeah, I think it started when the Giants started playing that.
Yeah, it did. He started saying that when you were on the Krug show. I remember that.
Okay. Interesting. All right, so let's see. Here is Bleacher Report, 10 MLB prospects with a clear path to start on opening day. This just came out 2 days ago. Let's see who they list here. Let me see if I can put that one up. I was looking for the top 100. All right. So last year we had American League and National League Rookie of the Year winners Gunnar Henderson and Corbin Carroll both started the season on their team's opening day roster. Wow. So that means Baltimore gets another draft pick, just like.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. See, you develop and you start those guys. Baseball has a incentive so that they don't circumvent these guys with the keeping them, for their extra years of eligibility, arbitration years. And you get a draft pick, and look at that. You draft well and you play them. Look what happens. So the honorable mentions: Kyle Harrison, Heston Kjerstad, the Orioles; Jacob Marcy, the Padres; Brian Rocchio, Cleveland. Let's see. Okay. Now, and don't rule out Jackson Holiday. Wow. And infielder Jordan Lawler of the D-backs. Paul Skeens of the Pirates. Okay, so they're saying shortstop, third base, Junior Caminero, Tampa Bay. They say his opening day role could be a starting shortstop. Evan Carter, there we go. Left field. Jackson Churio, Brewers, who they just signed to a big contract. Pete Crow Armstrong with the Cubs.
There you go. Yep.
I'm hoping we see Luciano in here, but I'm not yet.
Number 7.
Darnell Hernandez of the A's as a shortstop. Cole Keith of the Tigers, second baseman. Oh, there's Luciano.
All right.
Luciano.
He makes the cut.
Kyle Manzardo. Oh, no. Noel B. Marte. He was traded in that deal with Seattle for Castillo.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
This guy for the Angels.
Seanwell. Oh, matter of fact, he got called up last year.
Yeah.
He got drafted and he got called up last year.
Yeah, a lot of these guys. Yeah, he's the guy that got drafted last year. Exactly.
No.
Made his pro debut July 21st, promoted to single A, 26, 3 days later to double A. And then almost 3 weeks later, he's up
Not
in the
even
big
a month.
leagues.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. That's impressive. So MF, what's your biggest sport, would you say you follow? Is it the Giants, Niners, or the Warriors?
Probably I like the Giants day to day because every day, but like the Niners, like I love football. Like I played football, but I like both. I like Giants, MLB, NFL, like 1A, 2A, and then NBA, like right there. So
Okay. Now did you grow up in the Bay Area or?
All my dad's family's from up there in Los Altos, and he had like season tickets to the Giants.
Okay.
When he grew up. But I'm growing up in LA.
Yeah, you're out in Simi Valley area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice area out there. That's out near Thousand Oaks, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to, when my brother played at Cal, we had a family friend that lived out in Thousand Oaks, and he lived in the same neighborhood as UCLA's coach, Terry Donahue, at the time.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Thousand Oaks, Simi Valley, very, very nice out there. How do you handle the traffic? I lived in Southern California for 13 years, and that was in the early 80s to the mid 90s. But now it's, I don't know if it's gotten twice as many people. It's just so many people.
Yeah, I drive from Thousand Oaks to 101 to Sherman Oaks. Like every day, it's pretty bad.
Wow. Have you ever been involved have you ever seen one of those, have you ever been on the road when one of those police chases is going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually had the police go by you when they're like 20 police are chasing one car?
Yeah.
You've seen that?
One time. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. That's kind of, they got a channel for that. They actually do. I subscribe to it. It's pretty interesting. Sometimes I'll just like be laying around and says, you know what? Let's watch this police chase. And yet that happens on a regular basis. They have an actual TV crew and helicopter dedicated to these chases. And yet, nothing gets mentioned about that, living in LA.
I know. Yeah.
But so what do you think about the Giants so far? What's your thoughts on their offseason? What's your overall general feeling of the direction?
Like my first thought is I wish I had a better grasp to see how their prospects have looked. Get them more at bats. It'd be nice to know how Ramos would look after 500 plate appearances, or even Schmidt or a couple other guys. Get more innings out of. Harrison's going to pitch this year, obviously, but he has a ton of potential. But I think the Jung-Hoo Lee signing maybe is an overpay. But I'm not the expert, but it seems like it.
Yeah, it does seem to be like they're. I kind of liken them to a team that doesn't really have a clear-cut plan. I don't see, having your top prospects like Ramos only having 76 career at bats when he had a rough year in 22, and they wanted to see more out of him in 23. They wanted to see him tackle AAA and actually be successful. And he goes down there and tears the cover off the ball, hitting the ball 110 miles an hour plus, exit velocity higher than anyone, comes up to the big leagues, gets a few at bats here, gets a few at bats there, never gets even a week or two run in the big leagues where he just plays every day for 2 weeks to see what he can do. Has a couple balls where he hits, the hardest hit balls on the team, and then they just send him down and leave him there the rest of the year, even after they're out of the race. It's like, what are you saying to this guy? Wouldn't surprise me one bit if they traded him and he goes on to have a successful major league career.
Yeah, I really wanted to play instead of Pollock. They got him. Yeah, I wanted Ramos to play.
Oh, yeah. The fact that they went out and got A.J. Pollock, who's injured, coming off a hamstring injury. And then what do you know? He comes to the Giants and gets hurt in his second, third game. He's in the lineup. It's and he's done. So, yeah, this is the philosophy of this team. They don't know what they have in their minor leaguers. So, but hey, MF, I'm glad you called in.
Yeah.
Call back again when we do this.
Good call, MF. Good call.
Eric said, good call. And what was that, Eric?
Good call.
Oh, he said, don't cry after he whips your butt this week.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
I should wait. I think last week I had a good output.
Man, you did. You had 180 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was number 7 seed, the best team not to make the playoffs. Man, that was tough. You just got knocked out barely at the end of the year, last game, huh?
Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
Well, next year will be another year, hopefully. You were in the championship though last year, right?
Yeah.
Did you win that, or who'd you play?
Well, who did I play?
Was that Carlo?
I lost whoever I was playing to. Yeah.
Carlo won the league, huh?
No
he helped
kidding.
me. He assisted me.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, MF, great to hear your voice, and thanks for calling. Thanks for your support.
Yeah, I love watching you guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Eric, by the way, didn't say that. I was just messing with you.
It's all fun and games.
just fun and games. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, MF, if we don't talk to you again before the new year, have a happy new year, and we'll keep looking for your comments, and feel free to call in anytime we do the open lines.
Okay. You guys too. Happy New Year.
Yeah, thanks to MF. All right. The great MF, also known as Mike. MF, played football, and I believe in high school.
Yeah, that was a good call. Great to hear him, man. It's the first time I heard him.
Yeah, MF has been one of the originals all the way back to the Krug Show, which got started in
March, April,
March
21, right?
March of 22.
22, that's what it was, 22.
Yeah, March of 22. And look where Larry's at over 32,000 in less than 2 years. So, we got another caller. By golly, maybe it's Don's brother. Back on the NorCal Sports Phone. Hey, is it Don again?
I want to remind you, go to fantasyrundown.com.
Fantasy Rundown. You got that, Eric?
Yeah, fantasyrundown.com, and then go to baseball, and it'll give you all the 24 prospects from a bunch of different publications.
Okay, let me.
What was it? Fantasy what?
Hold on here. Let me type that in there one more time.
Yeah. Okay. FantasyRundown.com.
Fantasy Rundown.
Fantasy Rundown.
And it's got, football, baseball, and basketball, but you hit the baseball.
All right, let me see. Where we got? Okay, there we go. Baseball, and then we want top prospects, right?
Yeah, go to that. And I didn't mean to bother you, but I didn't know if you've ever seen it. And they got all these publications in there. And also, if you go to fantasy rankings, they also have all the CBS Fantasy, ESPN, Razzball of all the top players.
Wow, here's the top 400 prospects. Look at that.
Well, I didn't know if you guys knew about that. So
I didn't know about that.
I didn't know about that. Thank you, Don.
Okay, you guys take care now.
All right, you too. Bye.
Perfect. All right, there you go.
Let me see if I can pull this.
Make sure you bookmark that. You can pull that up anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasyrundown.com.
Let me hit the bookmark. There we go. Bookmark. Okay.
Thanks, Don. Appreciate that, man. That was good.
I'm trying to find top fantasy prospects by team. You know what? Let's see, Major League top prospects by team. We got another caller.
Here we go.
You're on NorCal Sports Phone. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Robert from San Jose.
Robert from San Jose. All right.
Robert from San Jose. All right.
How you guys doing tonight?
Good, good. How you doing, Robert?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just hoping the Giants actually sign somebody worth a damn. Sick of this, Farhan not doing anything.
Yeah, it's really
frustrating as a Giants fan.
It is
boring.
It definitely is boring. It definitely is boring.
I have more faith in the Sharks and the Niners than I do the Giants.
Well, yeah, definitely. You got.
It's all about who's running it. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. You got their better run organizations.
And I'm a Bulls fan, and that organization sucks right now.
Oh, yeah. That is.
Ever since Jordan left, their best player they've gotten was Derrick Rose, and after that, they've just been terrible.
Right. Yep. They definitely
struggle.
They definitely.
I would like to see the prospects play too for the Giants, but I don't know. You never know what you got unless you let them struggle and
True.
get their feet wet and let them get the 500 at bats too. I know I said I wanted Chapman, but I don't want that old man anymore.
Yeah, I don't. I've kind of crossed that same road. I have decided.
I'd rather have Cody Bellinger at least, or a Blake Snell at this point.
Yeah,
that's the only. And just build your pitching staff like you said, and build the bullpen.
Yeah,
you can't let the Dodgers get Shane Bieber and Clase. No,
it's probably gonna happen.
If that happens, it just means that
they're just aggressive and on things when,
I mean, you can get all the best pitching and still not win it.
correct. But you have a lot better
There's
shot.
162 games. They haven't won a real World Series since '88, and I was 4.
Right. Yeah, they have.
And then the next year I saw the Giants lose and get swept. I was very sad at 5.
There you go.
God. I've seen the Giants, be really good. I remember when the Giants in '93 when they missed the playoffs to the Braves.
Right.
That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
Now the Giants, I don't know what their team is. Dysfunctional.
Well,
we need
at best, they're
needed,
dysfunctional. Yeah.
We need new leaders at the top. That's what
Until
we need.
they fire Farhan, this team, I don't see this team going anywhere productive.
I mean,
right.
What do you think about the team?
I think they're a fourth place team. I think they need a ton of help. I think it's going to be a while before they get anywhere going. So I'm thinking that they got to do a lot of things, and do they do anything? We'll see. I mean, I know they want to, but
we have to overpay, like you said. We have to overpay for people to come here. It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, and I'm reading that the Dodgers
are too historic.
I'm reading the Dodgers have interest in Teoscar Hernandez too.
Yeah,
which I told you their outfield is shaky.
Suspect. Yeah.
And I could
Teoscar Hernandez even that good anymore? I forgot how old he was.
Who? Teoscar?
Hernandez, you said? Yeah.
He did okay with Seattle last year.
Yeah.
I mean, he was with the Blue Jays before that. They so yeah, I mean the White Sox got Martin Maldonado, which he's a good defensive catcher.
The White Sox will still be bad though.
Yep.
Yeah, they will.
Tigers have a lot of good young prospects too.
Right.
I would trade our prospects for Spencer Torkelson and that pitcher. I can't think of his name though.
I don't know if they'll trade him though.
I can't think of the guy's name. He pitches for the Tigers, young guy.
Oh, Skubal?
Yeah.
Yeah, Skubal's good. He's their top starter, I think. I don't think they're going to get rid of him.
Yeah, the Giants would have to give up Harrison and Wisenhunt probably to get them.
Oh, to get both of those guys, yeah.
Yeah. Spencer Torkelson finally produced last year for him.
Yeah, he finally did. He started hitting the long ball, which he's capable of.
But like you said, you got to give these guys.
There's a great example. Spencer Torkelson. In fact, I think what we'll do is we'll pull up a little Spencer Torkelson and we'll show Farhan exactly what we're talking about when we say you got to let these guys play. You got to let them work out their bugs because I'm going to pull that up right here up on the screen. All right, Spencer Torkelson. We got him up on the screen. Let's take a look at his rookie year, which was 20. Let's see, where is his rookie year?
Last year, right?
22, I think it was.
Well, there's standard batting.
22.
Okay, 22. All right, so we look at Spencer Torkelson. He had 360 at bats. He struck out 99 times, and he had 8 home runs, and he hit 203. But look what he did when you let him play 159 games, had 606 at bats, actually hit 31 home runs.
Yeah, but look at the strikeouts.
Strikeouts are up there, but the average is climbing a little by 30 points.
Get from a power hitting first baseman. So.
Exactly. But he might be a Pete Alonso type guy.
I don't want to trade for Alonso. He's Boris guy. Can't trade for.
Right.
I swear, Boris owns every major leaguer except for Ohtani.
Seems like it. Yeah. But, this is a guy that struggled, that parallel. I mean, you got to let these guys play and work it out. So, but hey, Robert, we're going to
believe in his prospects, in my opinion.
What's that?
Farhan doesn't believe in these guys.
It wouldn't appear that way. It doesn't.
That's the impression that he's given.
Yeah, it is. It does appear that he does not believe in these guys. I was trying to pull up this prospect list, but it's not pulling up the latest top 400. Anyway, for whatever reason.
Yeah, when I looked at the top 100 prospects, I went to MLB.com and it gave it to me. I just put top 100 prospects and it brought up the MLB.
Yeah, I've seen that one, and I just was trying to pull up some others that were not actually allowing us to do it. So I don't know what's going on there. But hey, listen, Robert, I'm going to let you go in case any other callers want to come in. Yeah. Hey, thanks for calling. Always love hearing from you. Appreciate you on Twitter as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And have a great one. Thanks for supporting the show.
Too.
All right.
Take it easy, Robert.
All right. Bye-bye. All right.
Victor, what's up? Hey, man. Appreciate the $2. Says, did we get any free agents?
Yeah, we got Tom Murphy and Jung-Hoo Lee.
No, you forgot one. TJ Hopkins.
Oh, that wasn't a free agent. Well, it was kind of a free agent, but it was a little minor trade because he was
that was a trade, doesn't it?
He was released by the
Reds
and the Niners. The Giants. Farhan said, "Hey, I like that line. That looks like it could fit really well in Sacramento, and I can call him up and send him back down, and call him up and send him back down, and call him up and send him back down, and call him up and send him back down. And after that, he's served his purpose, and I'll cut him. I'll waive him from the 40-man roster." Yes. How many times have we seen that?
Quite often. A little bit too much.
I bet you we've seen that 20 times or more.
Yep.
It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, why would you want to be known as the dumpster diver?
I know. Oh, here we go. Another $2 from Victor. My Victor number 1 says,
why do you guys think the Giants lose in free agency? Let me take a deep breath.
You know what? Hey, Dan, maybe take it piece by piece, because I think there's different methods of why they don't come here, depending on the time frame. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. Let me do that. Here, let me get my deep breathing in here first. One more. This is going to take a lot out of me. This is taking the kryptonite right out. This is like kryptonite. It's talking about why Farhan and the Giants. It's my kryptonite, man. It weakens me. I got to get my strength up. Okay, got my breathing in. It's kind of like Popeye, I need I need spinach after a talk. I'm going to need some. I'm going to need some spinach. I'm going to lose my strength here real quick. Number 1, why the Giants lose in free agency. How do I put this gently and be blunt? Okay. They suck. That's number 1. Okay. Number 2. Number 2. I think Farhan I think players talk
amongst themselves when, just like if you're going to go take a job and you know somebody that's working for the company, don't you talk to that person and ask them the ins and outs of how it really is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, players do the same exact thing. They call up, they ask their buddies, hey, what's it really like? The Giants are talking to me. There's some interest there on their behalf and maybe on mine. They're going to ask questions. Do you feel like you're treated fairly? What's it like, the area? What's the clubhouse like? And they'll say, oh, the clubhouse is pretty good. I bet I'll tell you what it was before this year. It was, Kapler's strange guy, man. He doesn't really get in your face or anything, but just weird vibes being around the guy. He's just he's not like a regular guy you feel like you can just, sit down and have a good chat with and feel like, you're on the same wavelength. You feel like, so I think Kapler was an issue. Now I think number 3, I don't think the manager's an issue, but I think it goes back to partly number 1, the team is not good, and 2, that the players realize that Farhan is so deeply into analytics, the philosophy that players don't know exactly where they stand from game to game. And it's hard to get a real sense of security in your routine, in your approach. They constantly mess with it. They tinker with it. If you're a starting pitcher, they jack the rotation all around. If you're an everyday player and if you don't perform well, like immediately, they're not going to stick with you. They're going to put you in a platoon situation. So, yeah, I think those are some of the bigger reasons. And then probably the last reason, I think, is, Farhan himself. I don't think when they talk to Farhan, they have this like, oh, he's terrible at what he does. I think what they do is they talk to other teams and go, wow, that guy's really good at what he does. He makes me feel wanted. He makes me feel excited to be part of a Ranger, or to be a Dodger, or to be a Cardinal, or, think of whatever the organization. Like I say, I don't think they're going in and go, oh, man, Farhan's the worst guy I've ever been around. I think they come across Farhan and go, he's a really nice guy, and he seems to really have his philosophy, his approach in order. He seems like he has kind of a good handle on what he wants. But he doesn't give me that, I want to run through a wall for this guy.
Right.
He doesn't give me the, wow.
He doesn't exude the confidence.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I think is lacking when these free agents talk to other, GMs or president of baseball ops, whatever you call them, owners. I think these other guys really exude this baseball mentality, confidence. We've heard the story with Brian Sabian,
right?
With FP Santangelo, when FP was struggling after they signed him, comes up to him and, pokes him in the chest and says, I told you we don't make mistakes. and walks away. Meaning, I brought you here, I believe in you, and I don't make mistakes. What does that say to a ball player?
Yeah,
versus
they got faith in them. Yeah,
yeah, and players need that. Baseball is a game of failure. It really is. You're rewarded for failing 7 out of 10 times.
exactly. Yep.
You're rewarded very handsomely financially for failing. Think about that. 7 out of 10 times with the plate.
Yep.
You become a multi-millionaire if you succeed 30% of the time in this game. Nowadays, it's only about 27.
Yeah, I know, right? Gosh.
26, 27%, you're a multi-millionaire. Crazy. When I played the game, it's like, if you didn't hit 300, you weren't good at all.
Right.
I mean, you weren't even, anything under 300, you weren't even a sniff in the All-Star game. Little League, Babe Ruth, you were got to be closer to 400.
I don't think it's like that now. Senior Pie could speak to that. I guarantee you it's probably not like that right now.
I bet you the good hitters. I bet you they're hit. I bet you at that level his kids hitting 500.
But are they looked down upon like they did, say, during your time?
I don't know. That would be a good question. Senior, see you out there. What's the word on kids right now? Hitting under 300, is that looked down upon, or is that considered successful? Because I know guys that hit over 400 in Little League. Some guys hit close to 5. Couple. If T-ball got cut from your team.
Johnny, I haven't lived in the Bay Area for 6 years now, but it seems like some kind of cataclysmic change in the weather. Everyone's talking like San Francisco is Antarctica now. Well, it's always been a cold area in the summertime, and the wind.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Is it more the weather, or is it more just the ballpark dimensions accompanied with the weather? Because it's already tough enough, in the weather, and then when you got a ballpark that's as big as Oracle, it will have an effect. It's got to, right?
Maybe if the Giants, like when they recruited their free agents, took them out to that field behind the left field score out there and showed those left-handed batters, walked them onto that field.
Huh.
You know which field I'm talking about?
Yeah, the little kids field up there.
Yeah, the little kids. Maybe that one. Maybe that'll help get some of those guys here. Hey, this is our new ballparks dimensions. Here's where you're going to be hitting. It is a beautiful ballpark, man. It's still rated as probably the most beautiful ballpark. Hey, Robert Boyd. Here we go. $5.
Thanks, Robert.
Oops, I hit the wrong one. There we go. He says he hit 280 and hit 15 to 20 homers in Babe Ruth. Little League, I was hitting 280 to 300 with power, and I wasn't the fastest person. I'm faster now. Yeah, there you go. 15 to 20 homers. That's pretty darn good, though, Robert. That's a poke in Babe Ruth. What was the dimensions? When I played Babe Ruth, the dimensions on my field was 300 or 310 down the lines, like 360 to left center. I'm trying to remember. It's been 100 years ago almost.
center field, which I played, I think center field was 390 maybe. Yeah. Adam Cease 350 in the gaps. Yeah, I think ours was like 360, the field I was in the gaps. Oh, he was a dead pull hitter. Wow. Yeah, I was funny. I was not a power hitter. I never hit a home run in Little League or Babe Ruth. I had finally thought I got one in Little League. 200-foot fence, and I had bases loaded, and I hit one straight away. Crazy field dimensions. How's this for dimensions, Eric? 200 feet all the way around.
200 all the way around.
Yeah, that was the dimensions. It was like 200. Just very. I don't know how the
heck they do that.
But I hit one to straightaway center field, and the guy. We only had a 4-foot fence, maybe 5. Maybe it was a 5-foot. Yeah, it's probably about a 5-foot fence. And the kid stood there at the fence and put his hand up, glove, and caught it just like that.
Oh,
would have been a grand slam.
Hey, Cliff, do they still play out there in Monte Vista? That's where they used to have the Babe Ruth and Little League, the Monte Vista fields out there by the school.
Will Martinez, warning track power. Will Martinez, I was Marvin Bernard and FP Santangelo combined in Babe Ruth. Oh, that's right. He's a small guy. Yeah, it's funny because when I played, the fields we played on, they were awful in Concord. Worst fields I ever played on. No grass, not real grass. They were cut down hard, like brown grass. It was kind of like weeds.
Yeah.
And then there was like the outfield had just a lot of dirt, hard dirt. It was a terrible field to play on. Just didn't seem like good grass at all. Then I went to Wilson Park. Can you pull up Wilson Park in Vallejo by Google Earth?
Yeah, we should be able to. Let me figure it out here.
Wilson Park, if it's still there. PK man, I want Dan versus Cy Hell and sit on this in
Hell in a Cell. Yeah,
Hell in a Cell.
Wrestling. Oh, they play at Tracy High, huh? Yeah, the baseball field's over there by where Heinz Ketchup used to be. Wow, you said where's it at in Concord?
No, Vallejo.
Vallejo. Okay, hold on.
Wilson Park. Rowdy Telez, Lydia says, was 14 years old and hit a ball 400 feet. In Little League, someone told me who knew him personally. All right, somebody from the city. Someone from San Francisco calling.
Oh.
Calling from San Francisco?
Sonoma County, Santa Rosa.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Kyle. I go by the Rounder when I was with you. When I
called the Rounder. Yeah, I seen him in there.
All right, the Rounder. All right, Kyle.
So, just first of all, I gotta tell you, I'm a Dodger fan.
Okay, we won't hold that against you. Wait. Bad connection. Okay.
Maybe my mom dropped me as a baby. I don't know. But I gotta protect. I gotta protect my Dodgers a little bit here.
All right.
We have been our farm league. We've been producing our town basically the last 15 years. It's only been the last couple of years that we've gotten some free agents.
Right.
That we've signed. So, but it's like here's the problem. Here's the problem I see what the Giants are having is that they gave Ohtani the same offer, But if you got the same offer from the Dodgers and the Giants, who are you going to take?
Oh, I would take the Dodgers 100 times out of 100.
Yeah, because otherwise Ohtani's going to be like the Angels. It's going to be two people and
right.
in a cloud nothing.
Right. I mean, the Giants, if they were really serious about that, they needed to go out and, sign somebody like a Bellinger first and
support and to go to how like the Giants are doing, because guys aren't going to go sign with the Giants if they're going to end up platooning, because guess what? That's going to end up costing these guys money on their next contract.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because their stats will be down, and you haven't been productive the last couple of years. Why do you need more money?
Right.
So
exactly.
I just yeah.
Well, we as a Dodger fan, I respect what you guys are doing, and appreciate you watching and being a part of NorCal sports. You won't hold us against us in October if we have a laugh party, will you?
No, just as long as you keep Farhan on the books, we're good.
You got it. Dang. Well, hey, some people want to know, is he still really employed by the Dodgers and he's just sabotaging the Giants organization?
Yeah, I sent a couple of texts. Yeah. Freeman has him on the payroll.
Yeah. I believe it. I believe it, man. He says, go up there and see if you can just set those guys back 25 years. Yeah.
But I think the way for the Giants to do this is how they went back in the past, is pitching.
Yes.
You got to trade for your power and develop pitching.
Yep. I agree.
Like when they traded for Mookie Betts, that wasn't a free agent signing.
Right.
They traded like 5 top prospects.
Yeah, they traded Verdugo, Jeter Downs, and I don't remember the rest of the guys that were in that deal, but
I think Alex Verdugo,
Jeter Downs. Those are the two that I recall. But the rest of the guys, nobody's really made it and stuck except Verdugo.
Yeah, it's like the farm guys are it's
a crapshoot.
It's a crapshoot because
Diego Cartaya. Yeah,
he was like the number 3 prospect in baseball.
Yeah, and he's dropped
a couple years ago. And he's like, I don't think he was in the top 50 or even maybe 100.
Yeah, he's still in there, but he's dropped quite a bit. Luciano's fallen off. A lot of these guys that are in the top 10, top 20, a lot of times they never pan out. Lewis Brinson was a guy that the Giants had come in a couple years ago, or last year in 22. Maybe it was last year. I can't remember, but he got some look, and that he was a top 100 prospect at one point. So was the kid Alex Hansen, the speedster. A lot of these guys, never really pan out just because they're in the top 100. This is why you got to make moves with some of these guys, not hang on to unless they're a sure hit.
Because I don't remember you. Maybe you did hear it, or maybe when Ned said it, it's like what the Dodgers do good is they promote their guys. They don't like promote. I mean, they promote well of the guys who they don't want in their farm system, and they push them off.
Right, they do a great job. It's unbelievable.
I mean, and not the bad ones, but not their top tier ones, but the second tier guys.
Yeah, they're able to push those guys and keep getting them through, and they have a plan. It's almost like but hey, well, I appreciate you calling in tonight, man. It's always great to hear first time callers.
Yeah, you hear from me once it starts. I'll probably be gloating.
All right, yeah. You can gloat all you want, just as long as we get to gloat too in October. Because we know you're going to win the division.
This is one for Eric, and that's the bottom line.
All right.
There we go. Little
There we
Stone
go.
Cold.
That's a little. Is that a wrestling move?
Yeah, Stone Cold. Stone Cold, man.
That's who? Stone Cold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Awesome.
Nice.
All right, Rounder. Thanks.
Nice.
Yep. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Great call. Great call. Hey, let me pull this up here. That looks like the park I played Rome center field in.
Which one here?
The big one.
The big one. The one that's half dead?
Gosh, what happened? It used to be the most beautiful field.
All of the fields are like that. That looks pretty bad.
Oh, what a shame. Let me see the big one, though. Go to center field. I remember it being like 4. Can you measure it?
Oh, I want to measure. Hold on.
That
home
was,
plate, right?
Yeah, I remember it was like it's just unbelievable how deep it was.
379, 380.
No, that's not it. That's not the same park then. Where?
Yep, that's from home plate.
You sure?
381.
That's not the right park.
In the gaps, you got 349.
Is there another Wilson Park in there?
This is Wilson Park.
Really?
Is it this one? Because there ain't no fence out here.
Gosh, I only remember one field out there, but that might be it.
Because it looks like there ain't nothing out here. You got a soccer field out here.
I don't remember that.
This one looks smaller.
Yeah. That's it.
Maybe they brought in the fence because it looks like it used to go out further, maybe.
Oh.
You see? They may have brought it in. It may have curved out more.
It used to be way out. Oh, yeah. Go way out there to that because I remember it being 4 something crazy. Like 460?
There, 400 is right about, right where that walkway is.
That's okay.
It could go, if you want 460, I mean, heck, it goes way out here to this parking lot. I don't know if there's a parking lot out there before.
I mean, we're going back to, I'm 62. I played there when I was 15. So that was 47 years ago. I don't remember.
You said Vallejo, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Vallejo, Wilson Park. That's interesting. Wow. Yeah, they must have definitely, because it was, 4 something, because I did, Did I face E40? He played there and was a pitcher, I believe. Who knows?
How old is he?
I don't know how old E40 is. Check it out.
How old is he, Will?
E40. Let me ask Siri. Can I do that on the live stream?
Yeah, I don't see why not. As long as he doesn't play any music.
Hey Siri, how old is E40? 56. No,
not quite. Doesn't quite match up.
Yeah.
How about CC Sabathia now? He ain't that old.
He ain't that old. Oh, man.
Dan faced Cy Young. Oh, man.
I don't even. I did play against the Van Gundys in basketball.
Oh, did you?
Stan. Yeah. How old is Stan Van Gundy? Hey, Siri, how old is Stan Van Gundy? 64.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, wasn't it, Johnny?
What's his brother's name? Jeff. Hey, Siri, how old's Jeff Van Gundy? Hey, Siri, how old is Jeff Van Gundy? 61. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's who you played against.
I played against, I think I played against both of them, but yeah. They were in Martinez.
Ah, okay.
I was in Concord.
Martinez, home of Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, exactly. Joe DiMaggio. Yeah. Martinez, California. My grandmother, everyone in my family except my mom and, of course, my dad had a home in Concord, but both sets of their parents were in Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
Alhambra High School, the only high school in Martinez. I grew up in Concord. At the time, there was Concord High, Mount Diablo,
Mount Diablo,
Clayton Valley, where I went to, Ignacio Valley, which is right on the border. That's 4. Ignacio, Clayton, Concord, Mount Diablo, 4. College Park was right next to the campus of DVC, which was Pleasant Hill, 5. And that was it. Yeah. Those 5 high schools, along with Pleasant Hill High School, was number 6. They ended up closing Pleasant Hill down. We played, and then we played Antioch and Pittsburgh High in our division. 8 league team. Yeah.
Dan was playing before they used helmets.
That's why I got so many concussions. Yeah. Bay Area GM had a girlfriend from Clayton Valley High School. She was hot. What year?
What year?
Probably like 2003 or something.
How much does Bellinger get? I don't know, man. He's going to get a lot. He's got Boris, man. He's going to get paid.
Bay Area GM. What year was 86? 86. 86. That's not too far away from me. I graduated in 80.
But 84, he was a sophomore.
Oh.
Man, it's probably going to be Matt Chapman. It's probably going to be Chapman or Snell. It's going to be one of those two, probably. If it's Matt Chapman, man, golly. Woo.
Hey,
that is not going to be a good stream once that is.
Hold on.
Yep, exactly, Cliff. Boris knows what he's doing. 230 plus, probably. Age, prior MVP. That's what he's going to do with Snell as well. That's why I think Snell's going to get a lot. Uh-oh.
All right, Will. Look out. Will, look who you're facing off against.
Oh, boy.
Buster, look in the camera. You tell Will. You tell Will right now. He's in big trouble. He's in big trouble. Because Buster boys are coming after him. We're coming after Will Martinez. We will not go down for 3 games in one season. We are coming. Will, look at that. I'm telling you, we're coming after you. Will Martinez. That away, Buster boy. You tell him. You take over the chair. You're the chairman of the board now.
He's chairman of the board.
Chairman of the board. He's sitting in the seat. Look.
Yep, he's the boss.
He doesn't know why he's up there.
He looks confused.
He is confused. I commanded him to go up, and he caught in. I'm going to have him get down. Okay, Buster. Come on, Buster. Come on down. Come on. Oops. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on.
He's like, nope. I got the chair, man. You put me in charge. I'm staying in charge.
All right. You tell the crowd. Should we give him a howl? Let's give him a howl. All right, Buster.
we're gonna give Will a cheer. We're gonna tell Will what Buster Boy's cheer is gonna be for this week. When I tell you to get going and howl and you look at the crowd, you do what I tell you to do, and we will let Will know that Buster Boys is here.
Oh, matter of fact, I guess I better shut down that poll. Let's see.
Right.
Hey, that's a perfect time. Let's shut down the poll. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah, how did it go?
In poll, here we go. Who are you rooting for? 64% say Buster Boys. 35% says go buck yourself.
All right, here we go, Buster. We're gonna let him have it. We're gonna let Will B have it.
Oh, I think we lost.
That away, Buster Boy. Buster Boy.
Holy crap, man. That scared the living crap out of me. I'm out there closing out the poll. Damn.
There we go. That's our cheer. Come on, Buster, get down. Good boy. That's our cheer for the week.
All right, there we go. Hey, you know what? Maybe that hex worked against Will B, huh?
Oh yeah.
You did that hex.
Yeah.
Hey, Will B, you out there?
He says, Will Martinez says, you could see the pain and sorrow in Buster's eyes that Dan's days are numbered. I just woke up my wife. No, but she did come in here and wanted to know what was going on. What's the raucous? What is happening over there at NorCal Sports Network?
Yep.
Jim Thurkill, back to Giants. Exactly. How can you get excited for Matt Chapman with his injury history? I don't think he will hit more than 240, 12 homers, 66 RBIs. Can't get excited for that no matter how good their glove is.
That's why I said Casey
said
Schmidt.
it. Exactly. That's
Casey
why.
Schmidt. Got to do it.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Please. Please. That's why I said he's not significantly going to make this team any better. You know, is he a slight improvement over Schmidt? Possibly.
But Schmidt's 25.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he just didn't have surgery on his hip, a year removed.
Yeah, exactly. Or whatever it's been, 2 years, whatever.
Yeah, I got it, Robert. I got it. I was just waiting for Dan to get back in the seat. Robert with another $5. Appreciate it, Robert.
My dad coached, Ken Caminetti, third baseman of the Astros for a while. My dad, him were close friends, so I got to go to him when I was younger. I know his brother Glenn to this day. Cool. Very
wow.
cool. Ken Caminetti. He was a ball player.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, got a good movie for you guys to go watch based on a true story. Just watched it last night. I was actually watching it, and then after the Niner game, and then after got about 40 minutes, 50 minutes into it, and then had to go on Larry's live stream with the Niners. So I ended up watching it today, but it's a true story. It's called The Hill. It's a true story based in the 70s of a young guy who grew up with he
had some illness, right?
his spine was messed up, and he was, and I read the actual, let me pull it up here. If you go to history versus Hollywood, vs.com, it's called the Hill. There it is. They give you the facts and the
facts.
fiction.
Gotcha.
In the movie, and I was like
nicely surprised to see that everything was mostly facts.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
And this guy ended up getting a signed by the Expos, and it's pretty remarkable story what he did. I mean, to get to, they were having this tryout camp, and they were telling you, if you're gone, if we tell you you're gone, don't argue, you're gone. You're not making the cut. And he ended up getting cut, and he worked his way into saying, let me show you I'm the best. This top scout who signed Nolan Ryan was the head of this camp, and they actually became good friends later on. But pretty wild story, though. I mean,
and his father didn't want him to play, right?
No, his father was a traveling pastor back in the day, and grew up really poor, and so
yeah, I
senior says no spoilers. So yeah, no more spoilers. So I'll just tell you, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it, and you can go get it on Amazon or Amazon Prime. $5.99.
Man, I might have to do that.
$5.99 or something. I love baseball movies, man.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, baseball movies. What's your favorite baseball movie?
Field of Dreams. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
I love that one. Yeah.
Did you like 8 Men Out?
I guess it was okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Cusack fan.
Yeah. How about Sandlot?
You know what's funny? I've never seen it. I need to watch that damn movie.
That was Crawford's favorite movie.
That's a lot of baseball players' favorite movie, right?
Yeah, a lot of baseball people's. Yeah. So Johnny T60, I just watched Sandlot 2. Yes, there's a Sandlot 2 with my kids earlier. Not horrible, but not sure I can recommend either. Okay.
That's a good movie, The Rookie.
Yeah. The Natural, Lydia P says, yeah, that was Robert Redford, The Natural.
Oh, he got a baseballism shirt. Go the distance. Nice. Nice.
All right. Major League Baseball, yeah.
Listen to me, Ray. Ray. Listen to me, Ray. Love that movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. We got just a little over an hour to go before close up for the waiver wires.
Oh, that's right. There you go.
Who are you interested in, Will? Let me know.
Matter of fact, let me take a gander.
Take a gander at what?
Yeah, MF's on there. He's going to listen.
For the waiver wires?
Yeah, I think I'm sticking with what I got. Yep.
There's not much to pick today.
Nope.
Unless you want to get Kenny Pickett. Get it? Not much to pick unless you're going for Kenny Pickett. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I got a tough. Unfortunately, a lot of it's about matchups.
It is about matchups, true.
Like Breece Hall, he got me 43 points last week, and he's got to go Thursday night against Cleveland.
Ooh, yeah, it's not going to go well.
No, in Cleveland.
Yeah, not going to go well.
Yeah, so yeah, Stroud, I heard, is
good movie.
Probably,
yes, good movie.
I heard Stroud is leaning toward playing this week, from what I read.
Yeah.
Yeah, 42 was a good movie. You got to see it, Johnny.
So, gosh, the quarterbacks are thin this year. Really thin. We'll see what the rookie. Yeah, the rookie was good.
The rookie was good. I like that one.
Oh, who played that? Was that Tom Selleck or?
No, it's the same guy
No.
that was in The Hill. Can't even think of his name.
Now I'm drawing a blank.
The chat will get it. I can't remember his damn name.
I know his name.
Oh my gosh.
I said it like 20 times today.
Oh my gosh. Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid. Thank you. I'm just trying to get his name. I love Dennis Quaid. He's a great actor.
Yeah, Gilbert. I read about that. Wanda Franco's on the. He's evading the police right now.
What?
Yeah, they went to serve a warrant on his residence, and he was nowhere to be found. Oh boy. This is in the Dominican Republic.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, he's on the run.
He's on the run. What does he think he's gonna? When you're scared, I guess you just don't. He's a young kid.
He's young,
like 20.
Yeah.
Something he's like 20 years old, right? 20, 21.
Matter of fact, well, I traded Rashad White to you. I remember that. That's where I got DJ Moore and Pitts.
Wait a minute. Didn't he trade him to me and then I traded him back? I had Rashad White for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I traded Rashad White for DJ Moore and Kyle Pitts. I think he's traded you White, and then you traded him back. Or it was weird.
I'd have to go look at all the transactions.
There's too many. Too many.
How many? Pull up the transactions. How many did I have? Did I win the transaction title this year?
Yes, you did. Yes.
You sure? Because MF won it last year.
MF is right there with you.
MF could maybe make some changes to this week to surpass me.
Oh, where the hell is it? It's all broken down into
MF. I got to thank you, man. That trade did help me a lot. I got Kyrene Williams and Breece Hall for Jonathan Taylor and Keaton Mitchell. It was at the time Williams wasn't playing. Taylor was like projected to be, RB1 behind McCaffrey, and it just didn't work out. Sometimes
where the heck is it?
That happens. Kind of sucks.
You used to be able to see it.
Yeah, Mitchell is good.
Where the hell did it go?
Maybe they finished it, but other great movies out there.
There it is.
Will says, I traded him and then trade back for him once they started to utilize him correctly. He leads the league in receiving yards for a running back. Yeah. When I had him, he didn't do anything. He was just, what is this?
There you go. There's Los.
I can't read that. It's 31-14. Is that the moves?
Yep. There's the move. That's trades or moves. It's moves. So yeah, these are just moves, and the trades are over here.
68.
Yeah. 68 for Heroku. 18. 115 with 21 trades.
21 trades.
21 trades. You blew everyone out of the water.
21 trades?
Yes, 21 trades. MF had 86 with 6 trades.
Can you make sure you take a screenshot of that and save that? I'm going to send that to Larry Bear. Tell him, man, if I was the GM of this franchise, man, we would be the most exciting franchise in baseball.
And look at this. Didn't use $1 a fob.
Blow it all, Cameron, tonight.
Wow.
Blow $150 on one player. Well, he's not playing. He's done.
He's done. Yeah, he's not even playing.
And he didn't take he didn't take the bottom of the league title. He finished 11th.
Yep.
Who finished last? Our commissioner. Our commissioner.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. Johnny T16, The Hill, was that any good? Yeah, I liked it, Johnny, because it was a true story. And, it's got a little bit of older feel to it. It's got some his dad was a preacher and was tough on him. And, it was good. Will Martinez, ETN and Jefferson are the only ones that worry me this weekend. Do not like those matchups. Yeah, that's why I put ETN in, Will, and substituted him for Breece Hall. I didn't like the matchup with Breece Hall Thursday night. ETN looks like a decent matchup. Don't know. It kind of stinks. Tyreek's got to go up against Baltimore defense, maybe without Jason Waddle. That's a little scary. Dallas is facing Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think the Kyron Williams could help me against the Giants. I'm hopeful that he will do well there. Yeah, we'll see. I'm slightly favored, but I don't take that.
Senior wants to know, what was the penalty for finishing last? I don't know if we've adjusted that or not.
Well, Sean said he's not going to wear that shirt to the game. He said he'll wear the shirt, but I don't know. We'll see.
At least it isn't a tattoo.
Yeah. The matchups on these, it's all about matchups. After studying fantasy, this is my second year of actually playing it. It's a lot of, you got to get a lot of breaks.
Yes, you do.
You got to have things go your way.
Yep.
And sometimes you got to use your head, like Will, to get to the championship with the adversary he went through.
Exactly. Overcome adversary.
Overcome adversary. Will has definitely overcome adversary.
He has. 100%.
Man.
He has overcome adversary.
Well, I got to go back and look at that. Let's go revisit week 1. League matchups. Go buck yourself. He wins. No, he loses. He did win. He beat MF. How did he do that? He got 90 points. Let's see. He had Aaron Rodgers go out, get 0 points. J.K. Dobbins, but he did give him 11.7 points before he went out. Wow. That's pretty amazing. So that was week 1. Week
adversary.
2. Week 2. Go buck yourself. Gosh, he got 186 points. He beat Bora, who got 174. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Bora was snake bitten in the beginning of the year.
Wow.
What's up, Sean? He's in the chat.
Hey, we just mentioned you, Sean, like literally 3 minutes ago. We don't know if you heard that, if you actually heard it, but we were just talking about
the league a little bit. Yeah, you lost to Eric. Okay. Well, again, it's such a crapshoot because
It is.
guys that have
Man.
great games that are unexpected.
If only my quarterbacks came through. Ears are ringing, he says.
Ears are ringing. Oh, there we go. He heard that. He said,
man,
the commissioner, he says, I think that they're talking about me. I'm gonna let them know I heard that.
If Burrow and Lawrence had a better start to the season, I could have at least got to the damn playoffs.
Yeah. So it was you had some pretty for your first time.
Yeah, for my first time, yeah, not too bad.
You did well, and there was some pretty experienced players.
Yeah, no kidding.
Playing. I mean,
I know next year if we do this extra the flex, I got an idea of where I'm going to go. I'm not going to. I mean, everyone kind of knows, but yeah, I'm going to take a different route next time.
There you go. Yeah, I might too. Depends on where you get in the draft.
Exactly.
I mean,
and injury always pops up.
Well, yeah. I mean, Cameron, he finished in the bottom basically.
Yeah, Will, he tried so many times to get Burrow. So many times.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
interesting.
Him and Heroku, man. Oh my God, dude.
Oh, Will's gonna offer you just like, he's gonna offer you chicken liver for he wants you prime rib for chicken liver, man. But you just got to just keep at him, and then he'll break. Full point PPR makes it a receiver league. Yes.
Yep.
I learned that early on, and that's why I shifted my. And
I was thinking of shifting that way, but I couldn't do nothing. It was just too deep into the season already.
Yeah, I mean.
And that because by that time everyone was holding on to the damn receivers. No one was going to freaking trade unless you had something huge to give.
Yeah, MF said Mahomes was bad this year. He really was.
Yeah, no kidding. So is Kansas City done then?
No, they'll still probably win their division and go to the playoffs as the third seed. Because the NFC or AFC, South is terrible. I think leading the division is 8-7. The AFC South and the NFC South. What is it with the pro football in the South is awful, but college football is the best. It's like, I mean, college football is like Alabama, Georgia, Texas, you name it, the SEC, LSU, Florida State, Tennessee, they're all great. You get to the pro football, it's like 8-7 is winning the division in both leagues.
Are the Raiders going to make the playoffs?
Doubtful. What is this? Will Martinez says, the hottest team in the NFL belongs to my Bucks and Baker, Bleep, and Mayfield. Will, let me put it to you mildly, gently, softly, tenderly. You and the Bucks will have the same thing in common. You both go down with a whimper in the playoffs.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Look what Cliff says. Single-handedly made more trades in one season than my entire fantasy league has made in its 5-year history. That's incredible.
Oh, man. Yeah, 21 trades, 115 moves, a lot of waivers. A lot of my moves were I made some Mickey Mouse moves for a while, just screwing around, just, picking up guys, dropping them on IR just for joking
Inspiration.
around, inspiration in the locker room, But I thought about picking up a Niner this week for IR, like Cameron Latou, the tight end, to replace Luke Musgrave. But Musgrave I picked up because I thought he might come back and play. But next year's limited to 35 moves. Hey, I got an idea for you guys.
That would make it tough.
I got an idea for you guys, basketball fans. Hey, how do you like this new hat? It's a
nice
Arizona, the Grand Canyon State. Yeah.
There you go.
I picked this hat up. Where did I pick this hat up? Trying to remember. I think it was at a dollar store or something. A couple bucks. What the heck?
Why not?
So here's something I want to get I got an idea to make the NBA a little bit more interesting of a game. The NBA has tinkered with the game. They did a in-season tournament.
Yep.
Okay. They doing all kinds of things. I'm going to take a look at some stat lines here, tonight's games, and just look at NBA. Let's pull up the Magic and Wizards tonight. Box score. Orlando shot 43 26, 11 of 26. Washington 42, 16 of 42. Okay. How about Pacers Rockets? Indiana shot 43 3-pointers. Houston only 24. T-Wolves Thunder. Thunder crushed the T-Wolves. 39 3-point attempts for Oklahoma and 27 for Minnesota. Kings. What? Kings lost to the Trailblazers tonight in Portland? Oh, my goodness. They're not. Boy, Portland's not good. All right. Portland shot 40 3-pointers to the Kings 42. All right. Here's my deal. We're seeing some in the 40s, some in the high 20s. I got this idea the other day because Los and I were talking about how fast breaks have kind of gone away because people kick it out to a wide open 3-pointer.
I think Los was mentioning a 4-point line they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know a 4-point line.
Dan Widow.
What's this? Dan Widow, another.
Right here, it's his league. Where that past 30 moves cost us $5 a move. That's rough.
Really? Okay. This is kind of along the lines what I'm looking at for the NBA. What do you guys think of because the game has gotten to be where they're just shooting threes like crazy. And part of the skill of the game of driving to the hoop, the big man, it's just, I'm not saying we take away the 3-point, but we limit it to 30 attempts a game. Okay? 30 attempts, or make it 32 or whatever number you want to zero in on. It might make some of those last, but let's say the ones that you shoot at the buzzer, those don't count against you. Okay. The ones that are been half court and beyond, those last second shot, they don't count against you. But you get 30 attempts, and it puts some strategy into the game too, because now you're like, well, maybe I won't just take threes mercifully
mercilessly. Is that the right word?
Mercilessly.
Okay. So I'm not going to just be hoisting 3-point shots for the heck of it. If I got a 3-on-1, I'm going to take it to the rack early on in the game, so I don't waste my 3-pointers.
Save your threes at the end. Gotcha.
But you still get to shoot from the 3-pointers. If you run out of your 30 shots, they just count as 2.
Right.
So I don't know. What do you guys think of that? You guys, I'm not saying it's the best thing. But it was just a thought. I wonder if it would
resonate,
have any juice to it. Matthew says, I disagree with that 100%. Shooting takes more skill than anything. Let's stop giving all the points to guys who are 6'8". Let some guys who are average height have value too. Oh, I'm not saying Matthew take away the 3-point shot. I'm just saying I see teams throwing nothing but threes because of the analytics, and they're just hoisting, because if you make 23s, for example, that's 60 points. That's as good as 32s, right? That's why they do it. But I'm just thinking, like, if you limited it, maybe it gets some strategy into the game. Gosh, we better save some of our threes. I mean, I guess what I bring it up is it's so tired of seeing guys just give away one of the best plays in the game, a 2-on-1 fast break. We used to see it all the time with Lakers Showtime with Magic, and it was just like I love fast breaks. 2-on-1, bounce it back, doom, lay it up and in or slam it. And guys are they don't even take the 2 points. They just kick it out to the 3-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know. I mean, I get when you're down and it's toward the end of the game, but 40 shots in 3. I mean, some teams have shot over 50 3-points in shots taken up in a game. Yeah, you could take away the corner 3. You can move that line, just end it on the baseline, not the baseline, but the end lines. I used to be more invested in NBA than Major League Baseball in the 90s. Game is so boring now. Take away the 3 corner. That's guys just sit in that corner. They don't even do nothing but just stand there waiting for the ball. Yeah, it's interesting. Sean says if he didn't have money on the game, I'd never watch. That's kind of how I feel. Like yesterday was a great example. It was football, NBA basketball against NFL football on Christmas Day. NBA has owned Christmas Day for the last several years.
Mm.
And the NFL went up against them, and they actually crushed them.
Wow.
On the is Faith in here? Dang. Faith, come on, man. Phew. Hold on, man. I just can't take it. Give her some activated charcoal herself. Plug up that thing. Oh, man. Woo.
Oh, man. What else we got in here? Dan's getting gassed out by his dog.
Man. Hey, you got any air freshener you can bring in here? Man. Woo. Yeah, bring that. Just get me. Oh, thank you.
As Jimmy says, balancing the smoke light. That's pretty bad. If you got to be doing that, man, that's bad.
Odor neutralizing gels, man. You ever use these? I got them in my house just because the dogs. You don't want to have.
Yeah, I understand. You don't.
I don't want my house smelling like. Yeah. I don't want my house smelling like dogs. I can't help it when they fart. I mean, that smells good. Have you ever got these beads? You get these.
No,
beads?
I haven't had any of those.
Oh, they absorb.
They dissolve. Oh, they absorb and dissolve.
Yeah, they dissolve. Yeah, it's like oxygen when you're out of breath, man. This is for your dog's farts or your own.
Hey, whatever works.
My dog Faith has stomach issues. I don't know what it is. I've taken her to the vet. I put her on special food. It's like whatever she eats, man, just dang.
So you're going to come in and chat with my, I was going to go on tonight with military history.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Let's end it here then.
You want to end it? All right.
Yeah. Yeah, Faith should be the manager of the Giants. She knows how to balance the smoke. Hey, these things are turning liquidy. Does she drink kefir? Would that help her?
I think isn't that
kind of like a
like
yogurt, kind of like a yogurt type thing or something for the stomach?
Stop feeding her bathwater. Probiotics.
Oh man. Yeah, some kind of. I give her probiotics, but stuff's good. I'm gonna have to remember to bring this in for the show.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. There you go. Put it right by her butt.
Take some of these beads and stick them right up.
That'll do it.
Make sure I got my gloves on.
Oh my God. She may fire one of them things out, man.
Hey, it work, man. If I got the gloves on, stuck these beads up there, and might kill
her. It might kill her.
The aroma might.
Oh man.
Says odor neutralizing gel. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. All right, Johnny T. You're welcome for the baseball talk.
Gonna head over to Military History Chronicles.
Yeah, everybody head on over to Military History Chronicles.
Yep.
And Will, go on over there. You can take a beating over there. It's beating week.
It's beating week. Oh my gosh.
It's beat down week for the Martinezes. Wherever he goes, he's reminded. Oh man, I'm having fun just talking smack. I could get my butt kicked. Probably. Who knows?
You never know. It could go either way.
Yeah, it could. It could go either way. It's not gonna be an easy one. That's for sure. But Bounce the Smoke should be a moniker for letting out the smelly ass fart like Kapler did with the Giants, right? Yeah, Bounce the Smoke.
There you go.
Yeah, we might have to. Do we need to end it with a little Balance of Smoke?
Go for it.
I mean, do we let? Oh, see, everything's off of the. Everything is off the I shut down my computer and
everything's all discombobulated.
all messed up. Yeah. Don't even know if I got to log back in. I can't even remember my login. Look at that. Well, what do you know? Don't even know my. So what are you going to be talking about tonight?
We're going to talk. I don't know if Will B's going to show up. I'll send him the link. I haven't seen him in here, but get into a little bit of September 11th.
Oh, September 11th, huh?
Yeah, why not? I know MF has been wanting to talk about that, so we'll get into September 11th, kind of talk about what everyone's experience was during that time. I'm thinking quite a few people who are in the chat will probably have some type of experience with that. So, yeah, we'll get into that. And then, of course, some current events, a lot of course, craziness still breaking out all over the world. So, yep.
Yeah. I can't remember when I cleaned my computer and I can't remember some passwords. So we'll just say that my computer basically a big giant. Oh, we have. There we go. All right. Maybe a bad chili one.
There you go.
It's called, we got names for these. They name these things. It's called the bad chili fart.
A bad chili fart. Yep.
We got the vegan fart voice.
Yep. Oh, man.
Oh, we got the long, juicy fart. Oh.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh, boy. Oh, come on. Enough. And the crowd loves it. All right. That's enough for tonight. Let me kill that. Or it goes on
Dan's having fun with the sound machine.
It's going on a loop. There we go. Let's close her out of here. We'll get out of here.
Hey, Matthew's asking a question real quick. He says, ask your opinion about something about my channel.
Dan, can I ask your opinion about something? Sure. Ask away.
Ask more about his. I don't think he was even born. Matter of fact, no, he was not.
Which experience was that?
September 11th.
Oh, yeah, he was not born. Correct. Nope. Wait.
Okay, coming.
So he's going to type it out. Can you, is the chat allow you to do a voice, like dictate?
I don't know. No, not here.
Yeah.
I know.
Huh.
That'd be interesting.
They're both documentaries from last decade. Rap Album Depot says Inning by Inning is a best baseball movie. No is good too. No, that's probably about no-hitters, documentary on no-hitters.
Yeah, maybe.
I bet. I mean, no, yeah. Remember you got in trouble for blowing whose no-hitter did you blow last year?
I didn't blow it.
Whose was it? Who's throwing a no-hitter for the Giants? Cobb, that's right, and you blew it. He got to within, did he get to within one out?
Yes.
Oh, Eric. That's right. Okay, coming. Matthew's typing away.
And I was after that game that he was no bueno after that.
Yeah, that's right. Garbage. That's right. Doc Ellis movie was good too. Dude threw a perfect game on acid. Jeez. Wow. Rap Album says, you guys don't read what I wrote except like the first one I type. What? Did he write some other stuff?
He's got this one right here.
Oh, anyway, he's the same director as Academy Award Best Picture. Is a documentary about winning as college baseball coach. Oh, Augie. Didn't he coach at Cal State Fullerton, Rap? I think he did. Augie was Cal State Fullerton's coach for a while. I think he also coached at USC, if I'm not mistaken. I know he coached at Cal State Fullerton. Okay. While Rap's getting back to us on that, Matthew asked the question,
Since Eric's channel is about a nationwide topic instead of a West Coast topic, should Eric's show be scheduled before or after North Cal Sports Network? I think he would get more viewers if it were earlier. 2:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time now.
It's funny how he says that because I put a poll out there. And this is what I'm getting from the people. It's not very many votes, but I got 13 votes. I said, sorry for the inconsistency of the channel lately. Want to put a poll out there to get a good understanding of a time frame, all time specific, when I should go live. I put early evening, 6 to 8 p.m., 46%. Late evening, 10:30ish.
Oh, that's close enough. I would go early. You know why? Because all your listeners right now are West Coast.
Well, not all of them. Matt is East Coast.
Yeah, Matt's East Coast. But I think you would do better if you started attracting people from
earlier.
Yeah, because 6 to 8, I mean, that's still 9 to midnight or 9 to 11 on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too many people up at 2 a.m. on the East Coast.
Exactly. But there's a lot of people up around this time on the West Coast.
Right. I mean, yeah.
But it is. I mean, it's not predicated on just West Coast people. It's whoever wants to join. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll have to play it by ear. I might just do go back and forth between before or after the.
Or you can do a rerun.
You do a rerun.
Can you rerun them?
I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know how. Well, once you record it,
it wouldn't be live.
Yeah.
For chat, but
Taroma's burning show. That's pretty good. Pretty good, Cliff. A 6 a.m. show? Hell no.
Oh, I did forget the waivers. Shoot.
Oh, you better.
No, it's still
you got 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm looking at my clock and it says
yeah, Tech or Arizona time. Yeah, you're. Oh, we already did sports phone earlier.
Yeah, we're done. Show is yes, we did sports phone earlier. So we'll be back tomorrow night though, guys.
Yep.
We'll be back what's tomorrow? Wednesday night?
Wednesday.
Maybe we'll have a signing or something tomorrow.
We'll see. Maybe. You never know. Nothing
sounds imminent, but
you never know. We're still in the middle of it.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Go over to Military History Chronicles. Eric will probably be getting started, in about 5 minutes?
Yeah, right around there.
All right. So about 11:30-ish.
Yep.
Pacific time. 2:30 if you're Matthew.
Exactly.
Still up, dogging it, man. Look at him. He's a dog. Matthew's, as the athletes like say, he's my dog. He's my dog. Yeah. All right.
All right,
guys. Good show. Yep. Military History Chronicles. Good stuff.
We'll see you guys over there.
9/11 stuff tonight.
And current events afterwards.
Yeah, current events, all kinds of good stuff. Everything been kind of quiet on the Middle East stuff recently, huh? Last few days. Really?
Not in Yemen and the Gulf of Aden and what is that? The Arabian Sea. A lot of stuff going on out there.
All right.
Ships still getting attacked.
Ooh, I'll have to turn
Ukrainians blowing up a Russian what is that? A landing ship from Russia over in the Crimea. Blew the crap out of it. So yeah. And of course, Middle East stuff.
Who blew it up? Ukraine blew up the Russian?
Oh yeah. They blew up a big old Russian ship, a landing ship.
Was it full of people?
There was 80-something people on board, supposedly.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Blew the crap out of it.
That's gonna get Putin pissed off.
Oh yeah, it will. Absolutely. But what do you?
Well, you want to learn more about it? Listen in.
Yep, there you go.
Military History Chronicles. We'll see you guys tomorrow night, 8:30. Thanks for joining.
See you over at my channel. Woo!